And is now with reaction, Congressman Devin Nunes, along with Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz, cybersecurity analyst Morgan Wright. Let me start with you, Congressman Nunes. I know you got hammered because you said you want to support a local restaurant. The good news is, I can tell you, these restaurants are now delivering, taking care of their customers in other ways. But I spoke to you earlier. You support the president's decision.
It's actually even these media freaks don't have a clue what's going on out in the real world. We have a problem out here because we have people standing in line for 45 minutes at Costco. And so what I was saying is you have empty restaurants. You can go through the drive-thru. You can do takeout. It's a great place to go. The media freaks can do what they want, but they're endangering lives here by continuing this panic when we have no food shortage in this country. The farmers of America produce an abundant food supply. We have more food than we can eat in this country. And we ought to stop panicking and ensure that people know they don't have to wait in a line at Costco for 30, 45 minutes. They need to stay calm.
Yeah. And Jason, Congressman, I don't know what to call you. Jason, you're a colleague. You're no longer insulted by the name Congressman. The president got on the phone with the heads of these food chains. They're killing it to restock the aisles. I went shopping twice this weekend. No problem. The only thing I couldn't get was toilet paper and paper towels or Purell. Everything else was there. And I'm at the grocery store, and I'm looking at everybody, and they're putting in extra stuff. But I talked to the guys that stock the shelves. They said, no, we just put it right back in. They've expedited. They're putting stuff in. Why does everyone want toilet paper and paper towels? I don't get it.
Well, listen, hats off to the people who are the blue-collar people who get it done in this country. You think of all the truckers that are working overtime, people who are up early at 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, restocking those shelves, making sure that we have everything that we have, the people that grow the food, the people that pack the materials, the people that put it on the trucks, the people that deliver it, and the people that at the register to check you out. All of that is happening when they have this massive surge in place. There's no place like America, Sean. We are resilient. We will answer this call. And the men and women that get that done, even in the face of a pandemic and people, their kids at home, they still get it done. That's why you got to love this country.
And I went to restaurants all weekend, picked up food, said hello to my friends that run these businesses, and, just tell them I'm offering their support. We appreciate it. What about, you're a cybersecurity analyst, Morgan Wright, and what about these attacks, China, propaganda, misinformation? Devin Nunes, the guy that's on the screen to your right at the end, that guy warned about Russian election interference in 2014. Biden, Obama did nothing about it. The only person that was really involved in that ends up being Hillary Clinton with her dirty Russian dossier. But we know that these hits happen all the time. My social media has been compromised numerous times.
Yes.
Multiple attempts to hack into my website daily, like 1,500 a day at least. So this does not surprise me. And can we stop it? That's the question.
Stopping it, Sean, that's a good question. Can we really stop it? No. But what we can do is get it to a point to where we make them pay a price if they want to run these malign influence operation, if they want to compromise our network, steal our intellectual property. Look, China is the biggest thief of intellectual property. The U.S. Trade Representative put out a report. They're responsible for the loss of over $500 billion a year in our intellectual property. So nothing's going to stop China except sanctions, except hitting back really hard, which they've loosened the rules. U.S. Cyber Command, the president, has said, hey, guys, let's take the gloves off. Let's start hitting back a little bit. So I don't know that you'll see it around this because there's just so much to work with. Unfortunately, when you have an incident like a virus, a pandemic, a natural disaster, scammers, criminals, thieves, even nation-state actors use this as a way to spread fear, uncertainty, and doubt, to do phishing and spear phishing emails and to try and compromise accounts. So it'll go away like the virus will, but it's going to take time.
And Devin, there's this extradition issue going on with Julian Assange in Great Britain. And I'm like, at some point after decades, and this has gone on forever, if you don't put in the proper defense to prevent hackers, at some point you got to look at yourself and blame yourself. And if we're going to extradite anybody from Great Britain, I want Christopher Steele.
I knew you were going to say that about Christopher Steele. But one of the things that I'll remind people, while the media freaks and mob were chasing around the Russia hoax and the impeachment hoax, House Republicans have actually been on the Intelligence Committee, been looking into China, investigating China. And we've come up with two important solutions. One, we need to stop letting people come in here and steal our secrets. And two, if you're a Chinese company and Americans are investing in there, you need to use the same accounting rules that we use here in the United States. So we've identified this, and we're working on this to solve the problem.
Thank you all for being with us. We appreciate it.